No, no, we can't. Because sometimes, no matter how much we put our minds to something, sometimes we can have a limit, and unless we bring someone in that helps us push past the limits and barriers, no, we can't. You know, like we all have like a limitation somewhere, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, genetics, um, you know, academic. We all have a limit, you know. And I'm not deluded enough to believe that just because I think about something and just because I want something, I can just go and do it. It doesn't go like that. It doesn't go like that. Sometimes the smartest people in the world aren't the successful people. I feel like it's the people that know how to use their resources. Those are the successful ones, you know. But also the people that are honest and understand what their limits are and when to do something different, you know. Because there's people out here that they try and the fact that they attempted was good enough. That's not good enough for me. You know what I mean? Like and just to even have just education on something isn't good enough either. It's like how much of what you learn can you actually apply, and if you can't apply it, who can help you apply it? Because it needs to be applied, because just knowing isn't enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, how much can you apply? Then you would have to bring someone else in so they can take it to the next level, you know? But you do have to work like a system. There has to be a system. Then you have to know exactly what your role in the system is. Because let's look at the body, you know? We got all of these different organs, yeah? And when all of these different organs are working together, yeah, then you have a healthy system, right? But then the second that something stops working, it starts to impact the health and the functionality of the system. But the thing is that one thing, there are things that are more, if they was to go out or stop working, it's more fatal. But everything working together is important. But I think where people are confused now is that they have aspirations to be the heart and the brain, but they don't have what it takes to be the heart or the brain. Do you know what I mean? And that because they see those guys, the heart and the brain, they see those as the important, those are the strikers, those are the superstars. Do you know what I mean? But like, okay, well, what is a superstar actor without a superstar director? Because the director is the one that or the script writer, sorry. So it starts from the script, it starts from the idea. So, everyone's working together from the script to the producer to the director. That trickles down to the actor. And, you know, if you know, and you'll be like, okay, cool, who produced this and who wrote this and who directed this? If you know, you know. But then some people look at it from the aesthetics and be like, okay, that actor killed it. But they all needed each other. Yeah? All of them are as important. But not everybody can be the script writer. You just ain't got it. And not everybody can have the vision to be the director, to bring the script to life. You just ain't got it. But I'm not saying everybody can be the superstar actor either. Do you know what I mean? Like, each other can't really do each other's jobs. Now, there are some special people that can do it all. But you have to know yourself and be honest. Do you know? This thing where we was all kings. No, we was not all kings. If everybody's a king and everybody had their kingdom, then who's going to be serving the king in the kingdom if they are kings? Because who wants to be a king servant? It doesn't go like that. We was not all kings. That's almost impossible. Do you know how many people there is? Or was? So everyone's going to have a kingdom. There's not enough land. It doesn't make sense. You know, so people will say these things just to kind of big themselves up. But they're not doing anything. They're not even acting kingly, royally, nothing. You know, do you know how selfless you gotta be? That's a whole nother story. But, you know, I'm not even trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be realistic. You know? And I'm not saying that you can't grow and learn these things. But are you going to, though? Probably not gonna. But you're gonna believe that you can do these things and then do nothing towards it. Do nothing towards it. But you can do it, though. Because everything's just easy like that. Everything's easy. You know? People look at people's middle of their story or even the end of their story. And because they've been doing it for so long, they make it look easy. But then someone will, at the beginning, will be like, man, that looks easy. I can do that. They don't know the pain, suffering, the graft, the sacrifice, the hours of practicing and studying, you know, failing, bouncing back, falling, stepping back up to get to the point where they make whatever they're doing look easy. And people just come in thinking everything's just easy. So we can't do everything. We wasn't all kings. You know, we need to be honest with ourselves and identify exactly what our strengths is and what our weaknesses is, and partnering up with someone that have what we don't have to help us get to the next level. But this deluded mindset of, you know, everything's easy and you can be what you want. Not if you're limited. Not if you're limited, you can't. Not if you're limited, you can't. And we all have limitations, but not all of us are aware enough to be able to identify what our limitations are, to, if not better them, to grow, to learn, or to find someone else that fills the gap. Do you know what I mean? What's your thoughts?